Alrighty, any pains or injuries before we start? Good? Okay. All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is open flow. It is a level 1, level 2. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether. Be mindful that you're making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. Now, if your hips or your low back are tight, please elevate and sit up on some blocks, some blankets, so that you can sit up tall as you take your cross-legged position. All right, let the palms face up. Fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Rounding evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine, and let your inhales even out with your exhales. Three ohms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, pressing your thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up, fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongate through the left side of the neck. And chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder. Left hand to the right side. And chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop left hand. Chin towards chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side. Roll the center. A few more rounds at your own pace. And chin back toward the chest and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And then chin back toward the chest. Lifting the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands are supporting to either side as you sit up tall and turning your toes toward each other. And then roll them out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Take it back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. And back to center again. Cross your shins and take the opposite crossing of the legs, so that's your non-dominant crossing of the legs. Then raise the arms up high and extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center, arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up. Other side. Back up again, legs forward, forward fold. Now, if your hamstrings or your lower back are tight and you tend to round the spine a lot when you take the forward fold, you might want to bend your knees instead and grab the outer legs. Then re-lengthen, keep a neutral spine, and hinge at the hips to draw forward. So you get a much more effective lower back stretch. All right? And then if you have a little bit more range, you can always move your heels further forward and go a little bit deeper. So what you do not want is rounding of the spine, just to think that you're getting closer to your legs and therefore it's a better stretch. It's actually better if you keep it high like this with a neutral spine and make your way forward. All right, starting to release. Draw the left heel in, right heel back, creating a letter S with your legs. And then walk your hands over to the left side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and bow forward about halfway. Stopping at the halfway point. Inhale again. Exhale, twist deeper. Bow forward a little bit more. Release. Take it back up. Keep the legs as they are. Exhale, counter twist to the right. Take it back to center. Switch legs. Right heel comes in. Left leg goes back. So this is a reverse letter S. Walk your hands over to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist, and start to bow forward halfway. Stopping at the halfway point. Inhale. Exhale, twist deeper. Bow forward even more. Inhale. Take it back up to center. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist to your left. Back to center again. Extend both legs forward, soles of feet together, knees apart, and draw the heels in a little bit, and let's butterfly your knees. And come back to center. Step the heels to the floor about mat's width and pivot to your heels. Hands back behind you for support. You're going to windshield wipe your knees side to side. All right, come back to center, cross your shins, walk your hands forward for down dog, and start to pedal out the legs. Walk it out side to side. All right, come back to stillness in your down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. On the exhale, draw the right knee in toward the nose as you round the spine, draw your shoulders over your wrists, and high up on your left tiptoes. Inhale, kick your right heel back up, three-legged dog. Open up the hips and bend the right knee, sideward scorpion. Raise your right leg back up, stepping your right foot forward, warrior one. Ground the back heel down, arms up. So the back heel comes down to the floor at an angle as you bend the front knee to line up over the heel and your toes point straight forward. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen and reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. One more time. Lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms reaching up. Bending the front knee, this is your warrior one. Then open it up for warrior two. Same thing here. Lengthen front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, side angle. You can modify with your right arm to top of the right leg or the hand to the floor, left arm reaching up. So this is your side angle, Parsvakonasana. Take it back up, reverse, warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle pose. Right hand to the top of the shins if you need to modify, or the hand to the floor if you can touch down easily. Inhale all the way back up, reverse triangle, right arm up and back. Then bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank, and then lower all the way down to the belly, taking 3 progressive cobras, coming up a little higher every time. So hands alongside the rib cage, lift up, baby cobra. So your belly and your lower ribs stay on the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher, belly, lower ribs away from the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. If you have full extension of your arms for cobra, go ahead and take it. Release all the way down to child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. Then walk your hands in, lifting your torso up, standing on your shins. Take your hands together in prayer, interlace, and press your palms forward as you round the spine. Inhale, lift up, reach your palms up, slightly tilting back. And then release your hands back behind you, interlace your fingers. Broaden your shoulders, reach your knuckles back, and gaze upwards. Release, hands together in prayer with the opposite thumb on top. Press your palms forward, and again, round your mid and upper back, chin toward the chest. Lift up, slightly tilting back into a back bend, gently looking up. Then releasing your hands, wrap the hands back behind you. And again, non-dominant interlacing of your hands. Broaden your shoulders, reach your knuckles back, gaze upwards. Releasing your hands, walk your hands forward, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose and round the spine. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips and bend the left knee. Re-extend the left leg, stepping it forward, warrior 1. Back heel grounds down, arms up high and extend. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen and reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen and reach up, keep the arms reaching up, bending the front knees for warrior 1. Then open it up for warrior 2, same thing here. Lengthen front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, warrior 2. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior 2. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Left arm up and back. Side angle. Left arm to top of the left leg or the hand to the floor. If you can touch down easily, right arm reaching up. Inhale, come all the way back up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg. Triangle pose. Left hand to top of the shin or to the floor. Right arm up. Inhale, take it all the way back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. So again, 3 progressive cobras. Hands alongside the rib cage. Elbows drawn back. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Full extension of your arms if you have it. All the way down, child's pose, seat toward the heels and fold. Roll it back up once again, standing on your shins. Eagle arms, so reaching the arms forward, your right arm underneath the left, and take eagle arms. On the inhale, lift the elbows up. On the exhale, round just your mid and upper back, elbows toward the ribs, and reach your fingertips forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Come back to vertical, keeping your eagle arms, and twist to the right. Press your right arm up against your left. Back to center, twist to your left. Back to center. Releasing your hands. Reach your hands out and up. Then arms forward, eagle arms, opposite arm. Left arm underneath your right. Then lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, round your mid and upper back, elbows in toward the ribs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Come back to vertical. Twist to your left. Press your left arm up against your right. Back to center. Twist to the right. Back to center. Release your hands. Reach your arms out and up to release your shoulder joints. And then hands forward, down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Right knee in toward the nose, around the spine. Kick up, open up the hips and bend the right knee, adding on. Right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch, so you're still hovering. Right knee to outside the right arm. Right arm, right arm. Take it back up, three-legged dog. Stepping your right foot forward, warrior one. Take the left hand to catch your right wrist, pull up, and side bend to your left. Back to center, switch hands, extend, side bend to your right. Back to center. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace your fingers, lift up, gaze upwards. Bow forward, devotional warrior, crown of the head to the inside of the foot. Take it all the way back up. Warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Half moon, right hand forward, about a foot, lobe up to right side. Shift forward to balance on the right leg. Reach your left arm up. Now you can always keep the gaze looking to the floor to help you check your balance. So you want the right hand forward about a foot from your toes, a little bit off to the right side. So you're in a diagonal. So Elizabeth, so you take your hand over here. That'll make you a lot more balanced. All right, starting to break. Step it back. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back plank. Inhale one breath. Exhale push up. Chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Inhale left heel up. Three-legged dog. Left knee in toward the nose and round the spine. Kick up, open up the hips and bend the left knee. Left knee to the outside of the left arm and catch. Kick back up. Stepping your left foot forward. Warrior one. Arms up high and extend. Right hand catching your left wrist. Extend up and side bend to the right. Back to center. Switch hands. Extend. Side bend to your left. Take it back to center, wrap the hands back behind you, interlace with the opposite thumb on top, lift up, gaze upwards. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Take it back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Half moon. So your left hand forward from your toes by about a foot and a little bit off to the left side so you're toward the corner of the mat. So that slight diagonal positioning of your left hand, left foot will give you a lot of balance. Now, if you're still shaking the balance, keep the gaze looking down to the floor, and that will help you tremendously to keep your balance. And start to step it back. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose, around the spine. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. This time, knee comes into twist and touch your left arm, opposite arm. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Take the hands together in prayer. Interlace your fingers and press your palms forward. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, press forward, and twist to the right. One movement. Square back to center, lengthen, reach up. Bend, press forward, and twist. One more time. Square center, lengthen, reach up. Bend, press forward, and twist to the right. Stay twisting to the right. Right hand behind you. Left arm to outer right knee, and twist. Revolved half moon. Left hand forward from your toes by about a foot, a little bit off to left side. So opposite hand and foot this time. Lean forward to step on the right heel, reach your left heel back. Keep the half bind behind you for the twist. You know what's helpful? Since you have blocks, hands to the block, and that elevation of your upper torso will make it a lot easier. So you can lean a little bit of weight into your left hand a little bit so that you can bear weight a little bit to the left, and that will help you to balance a little bit better. Good, there you go. All righty, let's break. Step it back. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Take the right forearm to the floor. Reach your left hand slightly back, and then roll arm to the outer right leg. Facing that way, yeah. All right, with your left hand on the floor for support, pick up the left foot and flex your left foot. Reach your left heel forward. Reach your left heel back. Reach your left heel forward. Reach your left heel back. One more time. Reach forward. Reach back. Bend your left knee with your left hand. Grab the outside of the left foot and kick back. Then draw the left knee up toward the sky, left hand to left knee, or if you can reach for yogic toe lock with the left big toe, extend up. Right? If you can't grab the foot, you can always bend your left knee a little bit to grab the foot. Good. And let's release, square back, and switch sides. Left forearm comes in, right hand draws back, and roll to the outer left leg. With the right hand supporting, pick up the right foot, flex your foot, then reach your right heel forward, reach your right heel back. Reach your right heel forward. Reach your right heel back. Reach your right heel forward. Reach your right heel back and bend your right knee. Grab the outside of the foot and kick back. Then start to take the right knee toward the sky, and you can grab the right big toe with your right hand and keeping the knee bent or extend fully if you're able to. Start to release, square back to center. Hands alongside the rib cage, tuck the toes under. Press up into a plank. Chaturanga, push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee to the outside of the left arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist and touch your right arm. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one, arms up high. Hands together in prayer. When you interlace, take the other thumb on top, so you're non-dominant interlacing of your hands, and press forward. Lengthen front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, press forward, and twist left. So one smooth movement 3 times. Square center, lengthen, reach up. Bend, press forward, and twist. One more time. Square center, lengthen, reach up. Bend, press forward, and twist. Stay twisting. Left hand behind you, half bind. Right arm, outer left knee, and twist deeper. All right, revolved half moon. Right hand forward about a foot from your toes, a little bit off to right side. And as you shift forward, balancing on the left foot and the right hand. Now make sure that you keep rotating through your torso. Think about the left shoulder drawing up toward the sky as you twist into your mid-spine. Right heel is reaching back. Now yin, if you come to your fingertips, it might be a little bit easier. Yes, right? So you're bearing most of the weight onto your left foot, and your right hand is barely there to help you. So you can almost even feel like your hand is coming off the floor, but it's just barely there to help you to balance. Most of the weight is on your left foot. All righty, start to step it back. We've been there for a while. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse, warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. This time we'll go the opposite side first. Left hand, right? Roll on to outside the left hip. All right, this time you're going to turn the toes up toward the sky. On the inhale, lift the right leg up. Lower the right heel down. Lift the right leg up. Lower the right heel down. Lift and lower. This time, bend the knee to draw in. Extend the right heel forward. Draw the knee in. Extend the heel forward. Draw the knee in. Extend the heel forward. Square back to center. Switch sides. Right forearm comes down. Left hand draws back. Roll to outer right leg. Roll the left toes up toward the sky. Lift the left leg up. Lower the left heel down. Lift the left leg up. Lower the left heel down. Lift and lower. This time, bend the knee to draw the knee in, and then extend the left heel forward. Draw the knee in, and extend it forward. Draw the knee in, extend it forward, square back to center. Hands alongside the rib cage, tucking your toes under. Press back up into a plank. Exhale, chaturanga, push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walking your feet forward toward your hands, coming to the standing forward bend toward the front of the mat. Take the feet together and the knees together. Then bend the knees and rise up for chair. So when you take your chair, you want to look down to see that your knees are lined up and your feet are lined up. And then as you bend the knees a little bit deeper, your seat draws back a little bit and your torso angles forward. So this is your chair. On the inhale, lengthen, rise up, and take a slight back bend to neutralize all of that. Take it back to center. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right, tree pose. Open up the knee to the side, grabbing that foot, take it to inner left leg. So if you're able to, take the foot above your knee joint. If that's difficult for your hips because your hips are tight, it really throws off your balance, then take it below the knee, and that'll make it a lot easier for you to balance. Then take the arms up and out in a wide position. Three more breaths. Square back to center, arms up. Step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Stay here for 3 breaths. All right, second side. Bend the knees, rise up to chair. So again, once you come up, right, you're just resetting, making sure your knees are lined up, your feet are lined up. Then you're going to refine the pose by bending the knees more. As you draw the seat slightly back, you can angle the torso slightly further forward. So roughly about 45 degrees is where you want to go, and maybe no more than that. On the inhale, lengthen out, lift up and slightly back to neutralize. Then come back to vertical, stepping on the right foot. Pick up the left knee, open up the knee to side. Grab that foot, take it to inner right leg, above or below the knee joint. Find a solid, comfortable spot, and then reach the arms up and out. Let's break, arms up, stepping your left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Take a few breaths here in the forward fold. Then bend the knees. Step the right foot back, crescent moon. Right knee comes down to the floor. Now, if you need extra padding to your right knee, you can use a towel or your blanket. Or if you don't have anything to help you to get extra padding from, you can always fold your mat, right side folding towards center, will double up your mat. Then once you're set with your mats, hands to top of the thighs and lunge your hips forward. Get into the right quad stretch. Once you have that stretch, press your hands into your thighs and think about your belly drawing away from the thighs, and that will help you take the back bend a little bit wider, so it's not just to your lower back, but it's all through the back, all through the spine. And then once you're set there, arms up, Venus Mudra. You know what? I think Chloe's on the wrong leg too. It should be left leg forward. I didn't notice until Yin switched. All right, we'll take it into half split, hands to your floor. Tuck the back toes behind you. Shift back. The weight, line up the hips over your right knee. Flex your left foot, hands to either side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold here. Then as you step the left foot down, turn the left toes out at an angle, and the left thigh also turns out at an angle. Right hand can go a little bit wider to the floor, then raise the left arm up and behind you for the half bind and twist. Left hand behind you, yeah. You may remain here if you have more flexibility to bind the hand to the foot, bend your right knee, reach back with your left hand and grab that foot, and then kick back. Right? If you're able to reach. If not, keep it simple. Half bind is perfectly fine. All right, so just note that every pose has multiple variations, and then you can customize it according to your abilities, right? And then maybe even some poses may not be available or inappropriate. If you have any kind of injuries, right? There are some poses that are not appropriate for you to take, so make sure that you're mindful about that. All right, starting to release. Walk your hands forward for lizard. So hands come forward about a foot and lowering your forearms down if you're able to. If you're not able to, just keep your arms extended. The hips are moving forwards and downwards. Ruby, I'm going to share your block with you. All right, I'm going to put it right here. You can take your forearms to the block. Good. Alrighty, let's break. Lift the elbows back up, walk your hands back in. You're going to turn the left toes back forward, realign, then frame your left foot with your hands to either side. Tuck the right toes under, and you're going to lengthen over your left leg. So you're looking for the hamstring stretch. So again, if you can't touch down easily, you can always use your block. If you have two blocks to either side of the foot, if you have only one block, using one block to the inside of the foot, using both hands evenly. So Ruby, let's work on this. You're going to take the block higher and closer so that you can lengthen into your left leg if you can. There you go. That's your hamstring stretch. Alrighty, bend your left knee, ground the back heel. Let's come back up into Warrior Two. Then reverse to Warrior, stretch it out. Hands to the floor, Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Step the right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, standing forward bend toward the front of the mat. Feet together, knees together, rise up chair. This time, we'll take a twist in the chair. You're going to take the hands together in prayer, rotate to your left, hook the right arm to outer left leg, and then take the twist. Now, once again, you want to check that your knees and your feet are lined up, and then once you have that, you can press your elbow to outer left leg to twist deeper. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Lengthen out the legs, and then tilting back to the slight back bend. All right, this is to give your legs a little bit of a restorative. Come back to center. This time, we're going to step on the right foot first. Pick up the left knee. Left hand to left knee. Right arm out to counterbalance. If you have better extension, it is your yogic toe lock to the left big toe and extend the left leg. Once you have your balance, you can open out to the side. Now, if you don't have the full extension of the leg, but you have the yogic toe lock, you can always bend your left knee. If even that's not available, hand to knee is a very good option. You might want to just stay there. All right, so you want to take the position that is most stable for you so that you can sustain the pose, right? If you're constantly falling out of balance, right, and you're trying to take a deeper variation, that's actually rather counterproductive, right? So you haven't really built the balance yet. So take the easier version until it becomes easier, then you can graduate up to the next level. All right, square back to center, step the left foot down chair, exhale, dive forward, stay here for a few breaths. All right, second side. Bend the knees, come up to chair, twist the chair, hands together in prayer, rotating to the right. Hook the left arm to outer right knee. Then check that your knees and your feet are lined up. Then press your elbow deeper into outer right leg to deepen the twist. Inhale, square back to center chair. Then lengthen out the legs. Lift up and slightly back for the back bend. Then come back up to vertical, stepping on the left foot. Pick up the right knee. Right hand to the knee, left arm out to counterbalance. If you have better extension, it's hand to big toe and extend, and then open it out to the side. So again, the pose that is most sustainable, right? If that is hand to knee, then take the hand to knee instead. Right? Because that is where you're starting to build the balance and the strength of that standing left leg. All right, start to square back, stepping your right foot down chair. Exhale, dive forward, fingertips to the floor, bend the knees, and stepping your left foot back, crescent moon. Left knee comes down. Extra padding to your left knee as you need. Good. Then walk your hands to the top of the thighs, and then lunge your hips forward. Get into your left quad stretch. Oh, that mat is stiff. All right, walking your hands to the top of the thighs, and then leaning the upper torso back. So think about your belly coming away from your thighs, and gently looking up. And then once you have that set, you can take the arms up, Venus Mudra. Then release your hands to the floor to the inside of the right foot. Then turn the right toes out at an angle. Right thigh also turns out at an angle. You can take your left hand a little bit wider. Leaning your hips forward, raise your right arm up and behind you, half bind to twist. All right, so for both Elizabeth and Ruby, if you can lean the hips further forward, yeah, to get into the stretch of your left quads. That's what you want here. Now, you can stay here, or you can bend your left knee and reach back to grab the foot. All righty, starting to break, release. Take the hands back to the floor, turn the right toes back forward, frame your right foot, tuck the left toes under, and shift back to your half split. So you want to line up your hips over your left knee with a vertical left thigh. Flex your right foot to get the stretch your back of the right leg, hands to either side, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. All right, step the right foot back down, tuck the left toes, I forgot lizard. Turn the right toes out, sorry, I forgot lizard. So come back with the right foot turning out, right thigh turning out. Walk your hands forward about a foot and lower your forearms down. I've got this one. Alrighty, let's walk the back in, lift the elbows back up, walk your hands in, turn the right toes forward. Frame your right foot with your hands, tuck the left toes under, and folding over your right leg. So hands to either side, using a block to either side if you have that, or using one block to the inside of the foot, using both hands evenly. Bend the front knee, ground the back heel, circle it up into warrior two, reverse warrior, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Right, if you've had enough push-ups already, you can just skip the push-ups and go right back to the down dog. Pigeon, left leg up, draw the left knee in, land that shin to the floor. So you're actually standing on the shin, and your left thigh angles out 30 to 45 degrees over to the side. With your hands supporting, inch your right knee further back so you can lower your hips, untuck your toes, then also walk your hands back, elongate through the spine. So this is where you test, are your hips level? If you're sitting on one side, you're going to struggle to balance because now you're curving your spine, right? But if your hips are level, spine is relatively vertical, and you're standing on your left shin, this is where you want to be. Walk your hands forward, forearms down. You can stay there, or you can make pillows with the hands and resting your forehead. Alrighty, let's start to walk back in. Lifting your torso back up. Walk your hands in, tuck the right toes under, and press it back to the down dog. Walk it out side to side. Alrighty, come back to stillness. Second side. Raise your right leg up. Draw the right knee in. Land that shin to the floor. And so again, your right thigh should angle out to side 30 to 45 degrees. You're standing on the right shin. Inch your left knee further back to lower your hips the best you can. Untuck the toes. Walk your hands in. Elongate through the spine. Make sure you're balancing on your shins and your hips are level. And once you're set, you can make your way forward. All right, you can be on your forearms. You can make pillows with the hands and go a little bit lower. All righty, let's start to walk your hands back in. Tuck the left toes under and gently press back to the down dog. Walk it out side to side. All righty, when you're ready, start to walk your feet forward toward your hands and gently take the seat down. Extend the legs forward with your hands supporting, lower onto your back. Let's take bridge. Bend your knees, walk your heels in. Your feet should be separated about hip width. With your fingertips, feel for the back of the heels. And once you set that up, press your heels down to lift your seat. You're standing on the upper back. You may stay with your arms parallel to each other, or you can interlace your hands underneath you and then walking your shoulders in. So shift to one side to walk your shoulder in, and then shift to the other side, walk the other shoulder in so you can squeeze your upper back. And you're standing on the upper back. And slowly lower the seat back down. Extend the right leg out, draw the left knee in. You're going to take the leg cradle. So grab the outer edge of your left ankle. You're going to lift the upper back, lift the head, and to the best of your abilities, thread the arms underneath your left shin and hook it in. And then once you have the shin, maybe you can lean the upper torso back. Maybe the head can come down. If that's not available, keep lifted. Just keep your arms underneath your left shin and drawing in toward the center and going into your hips. And then let's take reclining yogic toe lock. So you're going to release your leg cradle. You're going to take the left yogic toe lock to the left big toe and extend the left leg up toward the sky. Right arm out to a T and then open up the leg to your left side. So we did this in a standing position. So now we're doing it in a reclining position. All right, you can take hand to knee or hand to big toe, your choice. All right, take that left leg back to center and bend your left knee, recline twisting. Left arm out to a T and twist to the right. So you can take your right hand to outer left leg and press down for your twist. All right, let's square back to center. Hug both knees in. Then release your left leg out, leg cradle to the right leg. So with your hands to the outside of the right ankle, you can lift the head, lift the upper back to thread the arms underneath your right shin. And once you have that hooked in, let the head, let the upper back get heavy, and maybe you can draw all the way down. All right, start to release that. Yogic toe lock, right big toe, or the hand to the knee with the knee bending, your choice. Left arm out to the side and right leg out to the right side. Start to take it back to center, bend your right knee. Right arm out to a T and twist to your left. So you can take your left hand to outer right leg, apply a little bit of pressure to twist. Take it back to center, hugging both knees in. And then when you're ready, step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation. Let the feet separate. Toes are gently turning out. Arms alongside the body with the palms facing up. Eyes closed. and let everything go. Beginning to draw your breath back in and start to move the fingers and the toes. And when you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions, rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Let's take a non-dominant shin on top so that you can use a non-dominant side another time to even out. Reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you so much. See you next time.